Socrates was born in Athens, Greece. He served as a soldier during the war between Athens and Sparta. His philosophy was centered around questioning and critical thinking. He believed that true wisdom came from acknowledging one's ignorance. He was popular with the youth of Athens, who engaged him in discussions. His beliefs and practices contradicted traditional Athenian values. In 399 BC, he was brought to trial on charges of corrupting the youth. He was sentenced to death by drinking a cup of poison hemlock. However, his teachings live on. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. An unexamined life is not worth living. Be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are, continue firm and constant. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold on to it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. If you want to be a good saddler, saddle the worst horse, for if you can tame one, you can tame all. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Let him who would move the world first move himself. One should never do wrong in return, nor mistreat any man, no matter how one has been mistreated by him. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of, for credit is like fire. When once you have kindled it, you may easily preserve it. But if you once extinguish it, you will find it an arduous task to rekindle it again. The way to a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. The really important thing is not to live, but to live well. And to live well meant, along with more enjoyable things in life, to live according to your principles. Do not do to others what angers you if done to you by others. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Every action has its pleasures and its price. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. The highest realms of thought are impossible to reach without first attaining an understanding of compassion. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. Intelligent individuals learn from everything and everyone. Average people, from their experiences. The stupid already have all the answers. Virtue does not come from wealth, Wealth and every other good thing which men have comes from virtue. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. To find yourself, think for yourself. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Are you not ashamed of caring so much for the making of money and for fame and prestige, when you neither think nor care about wisdom and truth and the improvement of your soul? Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel.